Hi, meteorologist Chris Haddings here once again with our continued countdown of the top weather events of 2015. We're going to have the top six, but the storm we had over the past week or so actually decided we'd go with 6+1. So this is actually going to be number six. And it's another snowstorm, as you can tell by that picture I've taken outside our office. And it's going to be the snowstorm we had the Thanksgiving week, mainly because of impacts, because of that tends to be the busiest travel week of the year. Taking a look at the surface map here, as you can see, we have a cold front that dropped through the area. That brought in the cold air and also helped enhance upslope. As you can see, these wind barbs right about there, they're a little bit hard to see, but north-northeasterly flow helps enhance upslope, especially from the area, say, the Wind River Mountains, Lander foothills, over toward Casper. And you'll see in a minute that's where most of the snow actually ended up falling in the system. And taking a look at the jet stream, one of the things we look for is it helps bring upper-level energy to the storm equation here. As you can see, pretty decent jet here. It's not the strongest I've seen, obviously, but you can see each of these triangles on here, you can see represents 50 knots or about 58 miles per hour. So about 110 to 120 mile per hour jet. Again, not the strongest we've ever seen, but certainly enough to help enhance what we call upper level divergence, which actually helps convergence at the bottom and helps lift the atmosphere and also helps produce more copious amounts of snow. And one more thing we'll look at as far as technical terms here, I'll be done with this in a minute, is what we call a QT diagram. Basically, when you see us launch weather balloons, this is where this comes from. As you can see, these two lines we have here are basically temperature and also dew point. And they're pretty close together, which means there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. It's saturated, which means it doesn't take much to produce any kind of precipitation, rain, or in the case of the winter, usually snow. And you can see this very well as far as the upslope, downslope. You can see the Wind River range runs right about in this area, just south of Lander. And as you can see, with the northerly flow, helps enhance the clouds and also helps enhance the snow. But you get to the other side, down to Sweetwater County, you get downslope, you get fewer clouds, and actually a little less snow there until we get later on in the period. This was early in the storm. And a few of your pictures out there. This is taken from Milford, about 8 or 9 inches there. Near Lander. Lander actually got the most snow out of this, and also over near Lander as well. You can see the dog out in the porch there. Nice little picture there. And as far as storm total snow, you can see right about where those upslope areas are, basically Casper over toward Lander, close to a foot of snow around Lander, 9 inches. Riverton did really well with this storm. And about 6 inches in Casper. Elsewhere, a little less, about 5 inches up in Thermop. The further north you went, less snow. About 2 inches in the Cody area, 3 inches in Buffalo. And as far as west of the Divide, 3 inches in Rock Springs. In the winter there was Big Piney. They ended up with 6 inches. Remember, you can get forecasts anytime at weather.gov. We'll be back tomorrow with number 5.